Hey everyone, we're going to do readings for April by element, so fire, earth, air, water, not necessarily in that order. And I might break these up instead of doing one full video because I feel like this is like an interrupted day. It's weird, I can't explain the energy, but I feel like there's a lot of like, oh, I forgot. Oh, there's this. Oh, this is happening. I have to go tend to this. And there's a lot of scatteredness. And I mean, that's could be just me. But one cool thing that I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not, but you can fast forward through this part if you don't want to hear about it. Neptune just moved into Aries yesterday, the day before, I don't know. Depends on when you're watching this, of course. But at the end of March, Neptune moved into Aries. And I personally love this. I don't know, obviously, how it's going to impact every single person because it's going to depend on where Aries is in your chart, where Neptune is in your chart, and what the rest of your chart looks like, probably, because I'm a Pisces, so I already have, in my opinion, enough Neptune energy in my chart. I have a Pisces Mars and a Pisces Sun, and I also have enough water elsewhere as well. So to me, like, that's enough. And a big chunk of my chart is also fire, which I like. I work well with both energies, but I love the balance. So to me, Neptune moving into Aries is awesome because Neptune in Pisces was basically like Pisces swimming in the deep ocean energy, right? Like, it's like a double dose of that. And what I was listening, we're not in my office, which is where I wanted to be. But then I realized that in order to be in my office, which I've just redone, it's beautiful. I don't know how much of it you're going to get to see on camera. But I realized that in order to do readings in my office, I actually need to move my things up there, right? And I didn't do that yet, so we're here still for the moment. Anyway, while I was working on my office, I'm organizing and setting things up exactly where they need to be. I was listening to music, and one of the songs that came on, it's just a random shuffle, right, was Chapel Roan, Femininomenon. And that song, I was listening to it. If you don't know it, listen to it, read the lyrics or something, because this, to me, that part of the song where she's like, what does she say? She said, got so close, but then you lost it. And, oh, I don't remember. Maybe that's not the verse I'm thinking of. Anyway, she talks about how she's so sick of online love and she can't understand why can't any man la la la. But that's not the part I'm talking about. Anyway, it has to do with online love. And she says, basically, like, as soon as you said, let's get coffee, let's meet up, he disappeared. And I'm sorry, it's a mess, I know, because I can't think of the exact lyrics right now. But that part makes me laugh. And it reminds me of Neptune in Pisces, because Neptune in Pisces is like I said, it's like the dream within the dream. It's being like lost in the fantasy, right? There's no action. There's no grounding. So during Neptune in Pisces, there's like an encouragement for like where relationships are concerned, but anything, it doesn't matter. Like, it could be also like in a work context or you know, just motivation in general to achieve your dreams. It's like Neptune and Pisces kept it kind of like locked up in your head, right? It's like the fantasy of achieving this thing that you want so bad is preferred to actually going and achieving it. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. So my point is, now we have Aries in Neptune instead, or Neptune and Aries, rather. And Aries is about taking initiative. Aries is about doing the damn thing, right? It's excitement. It's new beginnings. It's being ready to start. And I'm obsessed with that. Like, I love that because, I mean, I would say one of my core values, one of my core pet peeves, I don't know how exactly to phrase it, but one thing I hate is someone who's all talk and no action, right? I mean, it's literally in the name of my business, of my channel, Tryforce. Trying involves doing, taking action. And that's really a big part of what my name is all about. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about Neptune and Aries really quick because it's a big deal. It's exciting. It's about taking action on the dream, right? It's not living in the dream anymore. We're taking action on the dream. We're making things happen for ourselves. Sorry, I'm a little congested and I can hear it. I just went outside to do some garbage things, literally get the garbage can and then put more garbage into it. And it's so windy. And like as soon as I got out there, I couldn't breathe because I have super bad allergies. Anyway, so that's Neptune and Aries. I'm excited about it. However, I mean, there's all sorts of other things like that we could talk about with Neptune and Aries. Of course, there's always negative possibilities with everything, right? Like there's a dark and a light, and I'm just focusing on that one little aspect. Though it's like we're being given the opportunity to take action on our dreams and to stop living in the fantasy of it, right? We're getting an opportunity to start something, whatever that might be for you. And this energy should help you want to do that and help you to do that. So we're going to get into it. Again, we're doing by the elements. Water signs. How's it going? I've been shuffling up your cards. Two of Swords. Wanting to pop out. We're going to get 3 cards. Probably more than that. For April. And see what's going on for you. Can I get 3? Oh. Okay, those two want to come out together. Somebody else got that combination of cards as well. Oh my goodness. We're going to take these as... Okay. Give me one more card, please. Got a lot of 8s here. All right, guys. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. We'll return to that perhaps. So we have the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups coming out in your first position, okay? In the middle, we have the Knight of Wands with the 8 of Wands and the Strength card. So we got Earth and Water and a lot of fire in the center, right? And at the back end here, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So I love how this ends. Okay, I'm going to say that. That could be a message for you. Similar to, who was it? I don't know. I think it was the air signs, potentially, that I felt like you just need to hold on to the end, okay? It's a good ending. It's a happy ending. I love the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups, because this is a focus on stability, longevity, legacy, family, right? Fulfillment. This is literally kind of what I was saying about Neptune and Aries. It's bringing the dream down to earth. It's living the dream, making it real. And yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords there. Interesting. And the Sun card. Well, I mean, I feel the need to say that it's important to be honest and to see what things in your life are worth investing in, what things in life give back to you and which do not, right? Like, that's what I think here. In order to get to the 10 of Pentacles, you have to have 6 of Pentacles energy. So you have to move beyond the 5 of Pentacles, which is like victimhood and feeling like you don't belong and feeling like there's nothing out there in the world for you. And you need to find the places to put your energy, to put your investments, whatever those may be, time, money. You need to put them where they pay off for you in the long run, where there is that longevity, legacy, family, right? That's where the focus needs to be. And to avoid that victim mentality, because I feel here with the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, this is a little bit victim mentality. Somebody, okay, it doesn't have to be you, but somebody could be stuck here in an ending. They could be sort of a prisoner of their own emotions pertaining to either leaving a situation or having been left. Okay? I don't know what this is here, but to me this screams of someone being trapped in an ending or not being able to move on from how something ended, not being able to move on from a person, place, or thing. Okay? So, how do we remedy that situation? Yeah, with strength, with patience and time, with action. We bust out of this air, water, mental prison by taking action. By having compassion for ourselves, one, with the Strength card, but also of harnessing our own power. What is she holding here? A heart. Interesting. So yeah, knowing the strength of our own heart, I feel like is important for some reason. I don't know what that means, but you move in a different direction. And for some of you, this could literally have to do with physically moving your body, right? Sometimes physically moving your body can work out certain emotions or just change. I don't know how it works, to be honest with you. I've probably read enough about these topics that I should know, but I don't know how it works. But it changes your brain chemistry sometimes physical movement can actually like change your thoughts and help you process situations. And that's what I feel like is going on here. You're being encouraged to move, encouraged to take action. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying about Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces is, yeah, it's like this prison where you're making excuses for staying in situations that aren't really ideal, that aren't really what you want. It's inevitably a settling energy because you're too afraid to move past the fantasy and make something a reality. And this is about having the courage to make a change. Having the courage to go on an adventure of some sort, to break up the energy. This is very like shifting energy, changing energy. There's a lot of 8s here. Did I mention this? 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the Strength card. So a lot of focus on the self, okay? On your person, your body, or just your own self and your spiritual, emotional, intellectual growth and understanding. So for a lot of you, this is a very personal journey that you have had to go through, or that you're being propelled to go through. It could be being triggered by the move of Neptune into Aries, out of Neptune and Pisces, right? Because you are water signs, so Neptune and Pisces impacted all water signs, especially Pisces. So again, the only major we have here is Leo, but I think that's by design, because I think that this is wanting to talk about yourself, your self-esteem, your ability to instigate, to, how do I say, to put in effort, right? The Strength card is about effort. It's about persistence and patience in some cases, but it's basically like putting in the effort, putting in the hard work to accomplish something, or to build yourself up, to build something up, to build a skill. And yeah, with the Knight of Wands here and the 8 of Wands here, I feel like this is having the courage to make a change, having the courage to flow and work with the energy of moving out of this Neptune and Pisces, being locked in the dream and the fantasy and not taking actions, being stagnant, to having the courage to do that. Okay? And then with the end here, I mean, this is beautiful. And what happens when you do that? King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Like I said, you bring the dream down to reality. You commit to the dream. You make it real. Like, you bring it to life, like where you can see it and feel it. And I don't even know what I've said, or if that makes any sense. But let's just focus on what I was talking about. This is about having the courage to change something, abandoning your excuses, abandoning your stuckness. I feel like some of you have been stuck on a previous situation, right? Maybe where you were settling, or maybe where you were abandoned in some way and you couldn't get out of it, right? You couldn't stop thinking about it. You couldn't move beyond it. Or vice versa. Maybe you abandoned someone and it's torturing you, right? Maybe you feel like the asshole. And if you're my ex who is a Pisces, you should. So, you know, that could be the case. But for most of us, I feel like this is making excuses to stay stuck somewhere that you know is not good enough for you, that's not serving you. It's not the dream, okay? This is not the dream. You have to have the courage to move out of the Eight of Cups to get to the dream. So I feel like, in a way, the middle here is the Nine of Cups. The middle here is knowing your power, knowing your strength, having that confidence to make the changes necessary. I don't know what they are. You're going to have to determine that for yourself, for your own life, because we all have different dreams and we all have different visions, right? But when you do that, you get the dream. And you get the dream. Okay? And from this Pisces to all of you, when you get the dream, hold on to it. Commit to it. Do what you need to do to keep it. Very important, right? Don't get selfish. The Nine of Cups can be a selfish energy of just feeling like, oh, I have these things now. You know, I have this dream now. I deserve it. And now I don't have to do anything to keep it. And that's not the case. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Let's get you guys an oracle. I didn't even say anything. Number 6, dragons. Slay them all at the bottom of the deck. I love this. I feel like this is relevant. I feel like some of you definitely have some dragons to slay, like within yourself, within your mind. But the card that came out for you is Voyage. And see the little mermaid in the background with her little tail in the air? I think it's a mermaid. I assume it is, because this deck likes that kind of aesthetic. Okay, Voyage. You already have all the answers. You've been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning, and never coming up with anything of substance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside yourself when all the answers can be found within. If you take the time to look, you need a spiritual mentor, and at this point in your life, that person needs to be you. Yes. Reliance on self. Like I said, there's a big emphasis here on yourself, on needing to do something yourself, on needing to build yourself up, have the courage to make changes for yourself. Because, and I was kind of talking to the earth signs a little bit about this, but like being strong in yourself, right? Investing in yourself, in your life, being willing to make the changes necessary. Like sometimes, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but like sometimes we expect certain things in our lives that we are not prepared for, right? We don't match the energy for that thing, right? We get in this Nine of Cups energy and maybe we feel a little bit arrogant or whatever, but like nobody owes you anything, right? Like you have to put in the work. You have to be deserving of the Ten of Cups. I don't know. There's a focus on that. Just remember, you put in the work, you get the result. Okay? It was at the bottom of the deck too. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You don't get to the 10 of Pentacles without putting in the work, without making the investment. Sometimes that investment is in you. Sometimes it's in other people, depending on what stage you're at. But you have to put in the effort, the time, the love, the labor of love itself, right? I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this helped you in some way, and I will see you next time.